Here in transition from the old to the new. Hello, Utah, and hello, Arizona. Welcome to the Albertan Coyotes Fan. Yotes lose 4-0 against the Ottawa Senators. Now, I could absolutely spend the next however long this video ends up being ranting about how bad this game was. Because yeah, we had a really bad 10 minutes. We had a bad 10 minutes where Ingram was not ready to play. But I think because of the way that this game went, there's too much focus that's going to be brought to how bad that 10 minutes was, which trumps the amount of good stuff that happened in this game. Yeah, Ingram had a bad start. He was not challenged at all for the first 10 minutes, and when he was challenged, he wasn't prepared for it. I think there was a momentum swing that really hurt the team, and that's why they pulled Ingram at the end of the first. They put Vejmelka into the second. They wanted to get the life back in the team, and they kind of did. After that first period, after that 10-minute stretch of really poor play, there was not a single goal that went, unfortunately, for either side. But Ottawa could not score after that point. And that was on times where Vejmelka made some questionable decisions. The defense did what they had to do to at least mitigate the damage. And the forwards looked good. I think really in this game, I mean, you never want 4 goals to be scored in one frame. Like, that's not a good hole to dig yourself out of. But I do think part of it was also the team was getting goalied. You saw chance after chance that looked absolutely deadly going up against Forsberg, but Forsberg stood strong. If it wasn't for the defense, which was smothering at a lot of different points in this game, it was Forsberg who, he just held the net really, really well. So I don't think that there's any shame going into the next game, coming away from this game, because there was good play. Genther looked really dangerous with his one-timers. Again, he's going to keep doing that. Doan looked really dangerous with his chances, to the point where it was basically, at that point, puck luck, that the puck was not going into the back of the net. There was a point where Doan beat out the goaltender and just kind of roofed the puck just a little too high. It's puck luck. But there were chances that the Yotes had that were taken away from them. And there's nothing to be ashamed of for that. So we call it a bad game and we move on. And that's the thing about hockey, is that there are going to be games, and it happens to the best teams. There are going to be games where the loyalty of the fans is going to be challenged. You're going to see an abysmal game, a game that's just, you should have that. You should win that. You're going to have those games. It's going to happen. It happened tonight. Now, that's against Ottawa. We are a team that's still in the midst of what you would call a rebuild. We're kind of coming to the tail end of it, but there's not a lot of pressure on the Coyotes to do much of anything this year. They're kind of just a team that's going through the motions. If you want a clear-cut case, other than the Edmonton Oilers, because I could talk all night about them, if you want a clear-cut case of a team that is really good, that had an abysmal game, look no further than tonight, the Boston Bruins, which has a lot of pressure on them to actually do something this year. They just lost 4-0 to the Nashville Predators. The Nashville Predators, which, mind you, did not have a win to their name until tonight. They went 0-5-0 starting the first 5 games. They won tonight against the Bruins. It happens. It happens. So we move on. On Thursday, we play the Colorado Avalanche, who do have expectations to at least do something. And I would imagine that they're going to play to that potential, or at least they're going to try. They did not have a good start to this season. They might be just a little bit fired up to try and change that, so we need to be ready for that. So, I'll be back for that. In the meantime, you can stay howling, Go Yotes! And thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, you can hit the like button. You can hit the subscribe button. There's a couple different ways for you to show your support. You can leave a comment telling me how much you liked it, how much you hated it. If you hated it, you can hit the dislike button. That's there as well. Share this with your friends. And as always, I'll be back.